Huh. See you. Rant. ETUP duping items. I've obviously watched all the stuff already. Or checked it out at least. But I thought I would put something out about it myself because, well, I do have my own thoughts. So, about Bestiary League. You know, at first I was not on the anti-Bestiary League kind of bandwagon that was going around. But after messing around with some of the crafts and doing that, you know, it pretty much became apparent to me immediately that the rare crafting is pointless in Bestiary League. I mean, it's like, you know, at least with Essence League, you could craft on a certain base that you wanted, you know, but in Bestiary League, you just kind of get whatever base, and you can't control the tier at all. So Essence crafting, you could control the tier, or you could eventually get to a tier that you wanted for the affix that you wanted, right? But you can't do that Bestiary League, so it's pretty garbage. I mean, most of these things have already been said, and that's actually why I didn't want to really make a video saying what everyone else has been said. I mean, Mathel's rant is actually pretty on point, and some of the suggestions that I would want to make myself have already been made. You know, I would like to see a way to track Bestiary mobs. You know, the red big boys. I would love a way to track them, so whenever you get one on your map that is something that you want, it's actually, you know, you somehow see that, like maybe there's a star on it or something, or it doesn't show other ones, but it will show the ones that you want. I would also like it that whenever you're actually in your menagerie, whenever you click, you know, hide ones that you do not have the materials for, I want that to always be enabled. But it kind of hit a breaking point this morning with this whole duping thing. And, you know, I don't know if anyone from GGG watches my content. I don't know who's going to see this. I don't know how many people's actually going to see this. But GGG makes it insanely hard to really give them the criticism that they need, because it's a free-to-play game. You know, like they've done so many things well for so long, and overall the game is amazing considering that it is what it is. You know, it's come a long way, but it's just like you almost feel like a bad guy just demolishing their QA team. Like, you know, the whole meme, like even right here, let's look at this. Even this whole thing where Chris put out a developer manifesto, and then the first couple of responses are people just doing this whole like common misconception meme. On one hand, I'm like, all right, lay off. On the other hand, I'm like, yeah, you deserve it. And it's just really weird to get this, get this league and it actually be as weird and, I don't want to say garbage, but garbage as it is. I mean, who really thought that duping items like this...
It would be retarded if this worked.
It would be retarded. You're right, ETUP.
Okay, he got that one back.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It works.
So, like, who really thought that was a good idea? And then on top of that, this is actually my issue with it. Right here. We priced the recipe as best we could using the simulations we have had available before getting data from millions of players. Okay, fine. On the live realm. Okay. Our intention was to keep an eye on how people use them and react quickly to change the recipe pricing if there were problems. Okay. This is another issue. Due to an oversight, the recipe was not possible until today. When we fixed and released it, it was with the same rough balance values that we set during development, which were unrealistic given the actual rate that people found beasts on the live realm. Okay, so they're saying that people find stuff more often. But also, players had save up almost a week worth of beasts. So once they found that recipe was a bit too cheap, they could hit it quite a few times. So I don't really... That doesn't make sense to me. Like, it does make sense to me, but it's just like, okay, how was this not apparent? You know? How was this not apparent? Obviously, if people save... if people save monsters, if they save their captures from Bestiary League, you're going to have to adjust the prices. No one's going to do the rare crafting, so no one's going to use any of the other things for their captures. No one's going to capture something that does nothing for them, you know. Which, you know, honestly, that also leads me to my biggest problem with Bestiary League is the fact that these mobs, like, it's so inconsistent. Sometimes they die instantly, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're so hard to see and they move around, and then you have to click on the one specific one, but it's got to increase attack speed and move speed aura, and it's like just zooming around you, and you have to kill all of them except for that one. I don't know, it's so inconsistent, the capturing mechanic, and then with things like this, it's just like, GGG. You make it really hard to give you guys harsh criticism, but I can't help but agree with what is all over the subreddit right now. I said this earlier today when I was streaming. The 3-month development cycle is compromising game quality. I think it's time for GGG to take one of their development cycles and just focus on the game and stop moving forward. Just take a break. You need to, you know, you really, I feel like you need to. I feel like we need to. Like, the players are going to support you. We want the best things for you. So what is going on that keeps a gun to your head to make you keep going forward? And I do sympathize, you know, with the staff at GGG, because obviously from, you know, starting, like, let's just say Chris Wilson. Imagine what that man has to do right now. He has to legitimately worry about the future of the company that he has been a part of creating. He has to worry about all these people who are going to be employed. What are they going to do? But this was Bestiary League, as of right now, is like, it's a disaster. And I didn't want to say that.